Hey, good morning. We're still in the middle of this coronavirus stuff here in Houston, and I've had a lot of downtime. All my printer friends have, um, and what I've been doing is service on the machines, just all kinds of projects. One of them is this Kluge lighting's pretty bad. Right there we go. You can see where I'm at with that. And so I'm not using that one. I'm using this one. And over the weekend I had a problem with it. I've actually had the same problem since I got it, and that is it double sheets a lot. I had a it's real frustrating when you're trying to run it and it just keeps double sheeting. And I'm actually really glad that my main customer, which is a valet ticket company, they're down, and I haven't had to do their job yet. So that would have been horrible. Um, Unfortunately for them, though. But regardless, let me explain the situation with this. Is when this is down here, it runs okay, and then as it gets higher and closer to here, it starts double sheeting really bad, and it actually pushes the stack up higher. And let me go to this diagram that I did. I'm gonna outline that. This is your table. This is what brings the paper up. And this is the point where the sheets are too low. So it won't pick up the sheets if they're at that level. If the sheets are at this level, then it starts double sheeting because it hits it too hard. The suckers come in, mash against it, and then they pull out 2 or 3, 4 sheets. And so this is the margin where the sheets need to stay in order to keep functioning. So when they get down to here, then it lifts it back up to here, and so on. Well, the problem is this circle right here. And I've already fixed it, but what it is these straps. This is what came on it. And this is why I didn't have this issue before, because on this Kluge, if you watched any of my videos before, I've talked about how this one has been through a fire, and every piece of rubber and fabric was burned or melted. So I replaced it with this tie-down ratchet strap that you get at the hardware store, and here it is on this one. And that's why I never saw it on this press, because I had started off with that. So the science behind this is, as this strap wraps around that circle, then once it's doubled, as it raises, it wraps around that shaft, and then once it doubles over, then the amount of space that it moves forward is increased. It's almost like an exponential increase, because I tested it. I put one strap on here, and I left the thicker strap here, and I put this one here, and I tried moving this up, and when this got up to the front, up to the top here, this side was about a ½ inch farther up than this side, but all the way down at the bottom it was the same. And so what's been happening is, as this moves up farther, and especially when the strap doubles over, then it pushes this into this area. Therefore, when it raises the sheets up, it raises the pile, it pushes it into this zone where it starts double sheeting, and that's where you get your problems. So I replaced it with this. That's a lot thinner material. You can see the difference. So whenever it's that much of a difference, it really increases the amount that it goes forward. Therefore, it causes you the problems. Look at this. You can't really see the numbers, and it's not important. I've got the mark on my, I've marked it with my hand. These two sides are relatively the same, and you can see this here and this is the old one. So I'm going to advance this right about until right before they double, and you can see the difference. I've got the mark there, and let me show that this side is more. See right there, there's about almost 1/4 of an inch difference between the height. So what this is doing is when this feels that it's too low, then it advances this, it brings it up. And as long as it's back here, it brings it up a certain amount. And now when I raise it up here, now that this thicker material has doubled, even though it's advanced a little bit more already. Let me show you this. We got a shadow here. That's where it is here, and over here it's almost 1/2 an inch difference. So as this comes up, this whole table comes up, it's covering a lot more ground quicker when it gets up higher, because this strap here is thicker than this one. So this is just like a tie down you get from the hardware store, and I replaced it, and that's how the other one was. This press, which you can see I'm working on now, I'll get to that later. This way is advancing much less, and that's what I need. And that's the difference between this one and that one, because that one seemed to advance a lot better and I could feed it easier. With this one I was getting some major problems with either double sheeting or it not being high enough to pick up a sheet. So I think that's the issue that I needed to fix, because this, as the table gets higher, it advances quicker. It covers more ground in just one notch, and that's what was causing me the problems. So if you got that issue, you might not even realize you have that issue. If you got that issue, go to the hardware store, get you these. You probably have some laying around. Make sure it's good and thin material, and switch those out. I use the paper drill to get the holes for these screws, and it's real simple to do. Make sure it's even. Your distance from here to here is the same all the way at the bottom and at the top, and you should be good. Alright, thanks for watching my video, and hit that subscribe button if you like it and you want to see more videos. Thanks.